go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Noles will kick this deep to get us going. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. So the penalty will back them up half the distance to the goal now. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Back to pass. It's Pena. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it. And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught by the receiver. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. The Vols will send the punt team onto the field. So a 3 and out in the first possession. They'll have to kick it away. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll throw it now. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it deep. Try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great.
Dropping back. It's Harper. Quick throw, testing the middle. Falls incomplete. They misfire for a 3rd consecutive time.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Volunteers It's a shotgun run call. As the first down is still going. He has first down yardage at the 46.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Volunteers line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Run it up the middle, but stopped for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Pena. Pressure is coming. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Vols.
What a touchdown here by this offense. I'm going to tell you something. This is what separates the men from the boys right here as a quarterback. He knows he's going to get hit. Looks downfield, keeps his eyes focused, makes the throw, takes the hit, and they get the touchdown. Beautiful.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Did they get a drive going this time? Takes the handoff and he'll head left.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Good completion here by the offense. Good timing between the quarterback and his slot receiver. But I really like how this defense, sitting back in zone, is able to get to the football and not allow any yards after the catch.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Back to pass. It's Pena. Finds an open target on the left side.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. The 30. Past the 20. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play and they're set up in the red zone. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the handoff. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They begin with a quick throw to the left. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Seminoles will crank up the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warrick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
They get to completion. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking downfield, it's Harper. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. No huddle here for the offense. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The pickup of 6 makes it 3rd down and 4.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
There's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So now on comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 34-yard try. It sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Toss play to the outside. He breaks free. They bring him down right at the 20.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Scanning the field, it's Pena. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Both area heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. That is broken up and incomplete.
The receiver looked a little bit sloppy getting out of that break slow. It forced the quarterback to be late with the ball, and it made it easy for the defender to break on the pass.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw here. Looking for his back. This time it's complete. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw it again. Grab made by the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time with good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle, but forced down.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
To the air, it's Pena. He's running out of time here. And they trap him for a sack. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Finds room at the 30. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Volunteers will line up on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this deep.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into the tight window. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
That was an impressive effort here by the safety to use his speed and effort to get to that football and where it was headed. Secondary coach has got to be proud.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this time it's complete. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Back to throw. It's Harper. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Checks this down to the running back. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. It's becoming a solid drive. They got a first down right at the 49. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football. But throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete, trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Vols will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with pass game. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Boy, anytime you come out trailing in the second half and you have the football, you want some momentum. You want to be able to get things started. This is not how they envision getting the second half going. With a sack here on 3rd down, you're on your side of the field, 2 scores down. That's a huge play by this defense to start this second half.
Looking to throw. It's Harper. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The Noles will bring their punt team onto the field. And the offense will take over close to the 35. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. On 1st down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Vols are going to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Direct snap to the back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go by the time he...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught quickly. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. 1st down and more. He's still running. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. Incompletion sets up a 3rd down now for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Harper. Throws it to the right. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Noles.
Now this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner heads out of bounds. Well, this is what we hope for. This is what we expected, Kurt. A tight, tough battle between 2 really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these 2 teams have actually lived up to the billing of 2 top 5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game. Who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They'll run it here. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Here's I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. The pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Catch made on the right side. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
And the Seminoles offense is on the move now. And trust the running back to convert on 4th down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here. To throw, it's Harper. Looking to scramble. Finally throws it deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line and on 1st and goal right there. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Makes the grab on the move. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. See if they can convert the point after.
Chris, this is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got it for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Oh, he makes the catch.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you could sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And there's the handoff. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. A direct snap. He gets loose. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Looking to pass. It's Pena. Finds his target, and it's complete. Refuses to go down. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The Volunteers have 1st and 10 here. Keeping it on the ground here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own with the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the clock has stopped here as we reach the final 2 minutes of play. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit, take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the lineman.
He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will give them the lead here in the final minute and a half.
But there's nothing more impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the 4th quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Harper. Throws to the tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake on first down. Nice grab. It's McCown. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Inside give now from the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. They move to 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. Here we go. One of the biggest moments of the game so far. The field goal unit out there for a high-pressure attempt. And now with just 2 seconds remaining, this field goal attempt to force overtime. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And now with just 2 seconds remaining, this field goal attempt to force overtime. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And now with just 2 seconds remaining, this field goal attempt to force overtime. kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will tie the game here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. QB to the tight end for a completion. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Knowles are in the red zone now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So here comes a crucial 3rd and short. This offense does not want to have to settle for a field goal attempt here in overtime. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So first down from the 12 now.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Launching one to the end zone. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust is going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution and come up with six.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes a quick catch. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
To go with a direct snap. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have 1st and goal.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage.
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
Dropping back, it's Pena. And he's in there. They gamble and get it to win